What is up, Retro Nation? We got a little bit to talk about. As far as like recent news, last night we sold the Y Glide, so that's gone. I had the bike for 10 years. Had a lot of fun with it, done a lot of content with it, but it's gone. Sold it for a good price. I think it was fair enough for him and fair enough for me. Probably worth a little more, but I wanted it gone, and he got a good deal. So what's wrong with that? So what we have left is my 05 Lowrider. That is what we have left. We picked this up last winter. It is still for sale, at least as when I'm recording this video. If it sells, cool. If not, well, I mean, I'm not going to be mad about holding on to it. I do want something a little older. I would love an 02 carbureted one. This 05 fuel injected, but it is what it is. Like I said, if this is what we end up with, that's not a bad day. Now, I did drop the ball a little bit. We did not take the camera with us to the show in Virginia. I left that morning. I had so much on my mind, left the camera here, and it is what it is. But it was an awesome show. I'll talk about it more. Let's hop on the bike. I need to go get groceries.
Alright guys, we got a tour pack on. The bike is officially in minivan mode. Let's go get some groceries. Alright guys, so yes, I messed up. I forgot the camera at home. But we had a great time in Virginia at the Bikes, Brews, and BBQ Show. It was put on by Bayside Harley and Taylortown Customs, Portsmouth, Virginia. If you were there and you're seeing this, drop a comment down below. It was only their second show, and honestly, it looked like they've been doing it for years. Like, I'm definitely going back next year. It was a lot of fun. We sold some merch, got to meet a lot of people. Got to meet, people come up to me, followed me from Instagram and TikTok, so that's really cool. It was great to talk to these people and just talk to, whoever. It was very chill, relaxed. I did find out that I need to work on getting the credit card system set up on my phone so I can take credit card orders. A lot of people wanted to use a credit card, and I was like, damn, I didn't think about that. I got to get that set up. Now, I think, honestly, that only prevented, one sale. So on a business side, that's not that bad. Because, most people, if they don't have cash, they got Cash App, Venmo, Apple Pay, all the things. And we were able to do that. But I need to step my game up. And doing these events really helps, learn, what I need to do, what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong, what I need to work on. So it was definitely a good experience and a lot of fun. Now, we are planning one more event as far as right now. Just one more, and that's in October 8th through 9th. We're going to be at Tobacco Road, Harley. It's called the Rally in Raleigh. And it's a 2-day event. It used to be called something different. It used to be this huge show. It kind of got downsized a little bit, and then COVID just wiped it out. So I think they're trying to build it back, which it was such an amazing event before. I hope it returns to its former glory, and we are definitely going to be there. It's going to be a great time. If you're in the area, come hang out. But that Taylortown Customs show, they had a stunt crew all the way from Arkansas. They were amazing. People came from all over, and that's what was amazing. In my opinion, you probably had just as many out-of-town people as you had in-town people there. And that's what makes this so great. It was like a performance bike scene. There was so much performance-oriented bikes. It was people who ride their bikes. It was not much, because they did have a bike show as well, which I'll tell you about that in a second, but it wasn't just these trailer queens or just, people down the street with a custom chopper, they can't ride anywhere. No, these people rode from all over or came from all over. Like, you had people from Michigan, Florida, Georgia, Pennsylvania, and I know it's some places a little bit more out west, but I'm not 100% sure from where. But I mean, it was wild to be their second event. It was so much fun. They had two big, massive food trucks I know one was like a pizza place. They ran out of cheese, so I know they did good. They had some barbecue. I had a barbecue and macaroni and cheese burrito. It was pretty good, honestly. It probably was like a 5-pound, 3-ounce burrito. I mean, this thing was like this massive. It was like trying to carry a football. I could only eat half of it. It was crazy, but so worth it. I was standing at the booth, and the organizer and Kate, or Sassy Pants from Renegade Babes, were walking up, and they're like, "Hey, we need you to help judge." So we went out, helped judge the bike show. I haven't judged any type of show in probably 10 years, and never judged the bike show, but I feel like we did a good job. There was some really, really amazing bikes out there. It was crazy. So much fun. There was a couple people who got jumped over on motorcycles. Some people laid out with a jump. Motorcycles jumped over them. The stunt show was crazy. They did like a wall of fire that they actually ignited the gasoline by doing wheelies and scraping the rear fender. That was badass. And I should have bought the camera. You know, I'm a horrible YouTuber. Sorry about that. If you don't follow me on my other socials, it's probably a good idea. It's some form of wretched clothing pretty much anywhere. I will say I'm going to try and do better on these YouTube videos. I'm trying. I swear I'm trying. But, you know, comment down below. Tell me I'm an idiot for not bringing the camera. If you were there, definitely say, hey, what's up? But it was such a great event. And on the way home, it was crazy. I wish there was a good sign for me to take a picture. But we took all back roads. It was only like 2.5 hours away. And we decided to, you know, we weren't gonna get a room for the night. I had some friends back home getting together anyways. So I was like, well, it was like 7 o'clock. I was like, let's cannonball home, and we could probably do it in 2 hours. So I hit the GPS, fastest route, and we went nothing but back roads. And we were riding like a road like this, and the GPS said, you know, in 5 miles, take a right on Route 666. And I was like, really? So in about 5 miles, there it was. There wasn't a good sign. There was just like one of those little tiny square signs that had like 666 pointed. I should have stopped there and took a picture, but I really wanted to try and find like that sign. I don't know if you just saw it, but like a normal sign that had like the number in it. I wanted to stop and try to take a picture, but it just wasn't there. I'm really kicking myself for not having the camera for this. This road is exactly how you'd imagine it to be. We're turning off a road just like this, normal size, lines painted, all that, onto like a connection road because it was like a route in between 2 routes. And mind you, the lane size was like a lane and a half. There was no markings, no painted lines, no nothing. There was no shoulder, and it was humped horribly. That road was sketchy. I don't know if any of you guys watch Supernatural, but I expected Sam and Dean to be pulled off on the road performing an exorcism at any point. Not because it was just so spooky, but given the nature of the road, and the road was so different from the road you just got off of. It was in the middle of nowhere. It was wild. Definitely lives up to his name. I thought that was really cool. Wish I would have got that on video. But for now, we are headed to the grocery store. I need to pick up some meat. We're going to try to load up the freezer. I don't know how it is near you guys, but for me, premium is well over $5 a gallon. Food prices are getting astronomical, and it's only going to get worse. So we're going to go and stock up on some meat before it kind of jacks up. Stuff's just getting kind of expensive right now. You know, I mean, luckily, my daily is a car. It's like 28 miles to the gallon. This does pretty good on gas, especially since, you you know, I can take some packages. With my tour pack, I can fit like one hat box because I got a smaller tour pack. So if it's anything more than one, if I sell more than like one hat, then I gotta take the car. I cannot afford to drive the truck like at all. Like I can just not afford that. That gets like 14 miles to the gallon. That's insane. This does pretty good. You know, I mean, obviously it takes premium, but with the gas mileage it gets, it doesn't really matter. But I'm rambling. Let's get to the grocery store and buy us some food. We need to top the bike off as well. Less than a quarter tank. Oh, we got a tour pack full of stuff. Honestly, I'm surprised. It was only 50 bucks. Got a lot of chicken, some ground beef, and I think that's it, and some broccoli. Alright guys, well, we're headed home. Tour pack full of meat. I was a little surprised. I drove up here just because, one, I kind of wanted to ride a little bit. I didn't think the gas was going to be 30 to 40 cents cheaper per gallon. And I stopped by a different grocery store on the way home just to look at some stuff, and I was looking at the prices of meat, and I was like, man, I'm sure that, you know, this place up here is going to be cheaper, and damn if it won't. Some of this stuff was almost half the price. And I mean, this is an IGA. They cut up a lot of stuff right there. It's a nice fresh grocery store. So I figured, well, sometimes it's hard to catch some things there. Like the chicken tenderloins are a little difficult to catch. Steaks and all that are not on sale. They are not cheap. Which I don't eat steak a lot anyways. But no reason to get into all that much. But 50 bucks for all that, that's pretty good. Got cheap gas. Almost a full tank. Guess I should have put a little bit more in it. It looked almost full to me, but well, I guess we're gonna head home and enjoy this nice weather. Comment down below, what's gas prices for you right now? I just got premium for $4.89. I know it's more expensive than that, you know, one town over, but I'm not exactly sure what it is. Last I looked, it was $5.19, but I'm not sure, so I'm gonna go with $4.89. Comment down below, what's the cost of gas near you? I'm glad I got this thing. It's my minivan. But I appreciate you guys always checking me out, watching the videos, hitting that like button. If you're not subscribed, you know, you made it this far, it'd be a great time to go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Keep me motivated, make more videos. We got more stuff coming up as always. I just need to not be a dumbass, record it, so you guys can enjoy it. But I appreciate you. Keep it wretched.